Alright, looking at the schedule, we lost to the Baltimore Ravens with a last-second field goal by Tucker. Hurt a lot watching that. I've been sick, so that's why I haven't been doing a main intro. I just wanted to catch up though. 3-2, 3-1, 2-3, 1-3. So we're still on top of the AFC North for now. Just looking at more of the standings before we hop into the game. The Jaguars, a team that beat us. Nobody's undefeated. We're only on week 5 and nobody's undefeated. That's crazy. Seahawks, Eagles are still 0-4. So, anyways, let's hop into this game.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU, Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April.
And when you talk about the traits that make Joe Burrow successful, you got to start with his head. This guy thinks the game, sees the game, loves the game. Then you go to the arm. He can make every throw. And then within a play, second and third reaction plays that are big ones downfield. That was why he won the Heisman Trophy, and that was why I voted for him, in addition to him winning a national championship.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bengals.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On first down, Jacob Eason. And his throw's going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Foster. A 2-yard pickup.
On 3rd down, Eason looking deep for Hilton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Mixon, the Bengal ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 14 carries, 61 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Complete.
That one goes for 8 yards.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And that is not a sight they want to see. Joe Mixon very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Burrow's pass. Complete to number 1. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bengals.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Burrow's pass.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on 1st. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And the Bengals.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got it. And he's brought down.
Burrow's
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
C.J. Uzomah.
C.J. Uzomah. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead.
Extra point is good.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Rodgers on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go play action with Eason. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Eason sacked.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
Eason's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal. And he's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster. But when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Burrow's pass.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one's incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Burrow will throw. Slant pass to Boyd. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Burrow on 3rd down. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Pick up on the play.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And a Bengals first down.
Again, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
The 18-yard line.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Nice job there by Tyler Boyd, finishing off the connection on the throw. Over 1,000 yards receiving each of the last 2 seasons, with 90 catches in 2019. Was thought to be a complimentary receiver, but with A.J. Green out.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Burrow's pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Bengals 10, Colts nothing.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he'll drop here to throw. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun is Eason. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Eason, and he's got his man Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
Reception there by T.Y. Hilton, and he absolutely terrifies defenses when he gets downfield. Speed, shiftiness, excellent hands. 5 1,000-yard seasons in his career.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Eason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, but we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bengals.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Burrow throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. That's taken in by Higgins. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a run with Mixon, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd and goal, Burrow. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
37 yards out.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
Bengals 13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw on 3rd down, Eason. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And this carries into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again, Eason. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
37-yard line.
They run with Hines. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mack. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, Eason. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bobby Okereke. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
And now we get into this.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Now it's Hines. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Eason on 2nd down. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Eason in trouble, and down he goes.
Eason sacked.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football, but right now they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On 1st down, Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking to run with Mack. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals 3-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jack Doyle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
Extra point.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Bengals on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzomah, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
That keeps the score. Bengals 13.
That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
They go play action with Eason. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll throw on first down with Eason.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And 9 at the 10-yard line.
Now a carry for Mack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Colts 10.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Bengals drive about to get going. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago. And it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining.
Number 28, Joe.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Here we go with Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss.
He's tackled at
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead, and then they had to hang on for dear life at the end.
Not exactly how you would draw it up. You would continue to score and find ways to keep your lead pretty well throughout the game. But they did find a way to win, as you noted. Hung on at the end as the big rush came at them. Fortunately enough, they put enough points on the board to have enough of a cushion that they're able to survive what happened in the 4th quarter.
So for the Bengals, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew,